Gemini, this is your solar eclipse in Virgo tarot reading. Thank you so much for joining me today and hanging out. So let's get your oracle chosen, and all of these decks are listed in the playlist description in case you are interested in them. I have my Amazon affiliate links there. And do check while you're there for your sun, moon, and rising sign to see what additional messages are there for you. Time and energy is fluid, not linear. So don't worry too much about the dates on things. It's really just for our own kind of bookkeeping, if you will. Keeps me on track as a reader. But if you see a title or something is calling to you, there's probably a message there. All right. Okay, had to clear my throat, and we're back. All right, Gemini. Let's see what we have for you. What is on me there? Probably some baking soda. All right. Ooh, spiritual awakening. I drew this for another sign. I can't tell you now which one. I'm not sure. That is the judgment feeling, Scorpio energy. Ooh, we got Flippa. Savage. Someone also got this one too. She who is wild, untamed, wild, and mysterious. Mysterious could be any of those number 7 cards. But that typically gives me a Queen of Wands feeling, just being bold, adventurous, or any kind of wands, you know. That could be Leo energy, Saggy energy. Be bold and brave, BFG. I haven't watched that in so long. I need to watch that again. I love that movie. All right, we have one. Let's see what this is right here. Creation. Ooh, I like it. Some of you, you have something just like this. You have one of those crystal pendant things with a hummingbird. You know, the little prisms? So if you're looking for a sign, there you go. Remember, your thoughts shape your future. Your words create today. Your choices become your reality. Wow. Yes, 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 yes. So you might be craving a bit of adventure. Let's see. All right, we are going to look at your recent past, your present, and then your future energy. All right, here we go. Four of Swords. Taking a time out, a break, R&R. Four of Wands. A 4-4. And the 9 of Wands. There's that Sagittarius energy. Okay. Let's see what's crossing it. All right. What is crossing this energy for Gemini? Ah, 10 of Swords. That is one of your cards. You are showing up here. We have the Hermit now. And the Knight of Pentacles, both Virgo energy. Jesus, had to clear my throat again. Okay, so Gemini, recent past, something in your past could have, something came to an end for sure. We have the 10 of Swords. That is the card of something ending. It's done. No going back, no turning back. This is the card of it's over, right? In whatever ways you can think of that. When this, whatever it was, became over, whenever the situation ended, however it played out, this is the crossing energy, right? I think in a way it provided relief. Like, oh man, I am so glad that is over. That's the energy and the feeling I'm getting from this right here. It's like, oh, now I can relax. I don't have to be on edge. Something. Well, so it could be that for some of you, that, oh my gosh, I'm so glad this is over and done. That could come about even if something is good. You know what I'm like? Too much of a good thing can also be a relief when it's over. You know, like how, like spinning on a merry-go-round. It's fun, right? It's exciting, but then after a time, you'll be really happy that it's over as well. So I'm getting some conflicting emotions here with this. So glad it's over. You might even be feeling a little guilty about feeling that you're happy this is over. Now, here's the thing. If this had to do with someone who was suffering, who was sick or ill, it's okay to be happy that their suffering has ended. It's okay to be happy that your suffering has ended. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person. So there might be a little bit of guilt here for some of you, depending on your story. Whatever this was that ended, but the main message here is that you finally got to take a breath. Whatever it was, you know, because you could have been running around doing all kinds of things to try to prolong something or not allowing it to end. Everything comes to an end at some point, no matter what it is. This is allowing and finally just accepting. This is that process of recovery. Could be grieving for some of you. Not gonna lie, I can't sugarcoat it. That's just what this is. I wouldn't want to sugarcoat it. But this is the healing process. You are protected during this time. You have a spirit with you. But that's a pretty poignant feature here. And we also have the Four of Wands. So we have two fours. Fours do reference stability if you think of the four corners of a home. This is a card of partnerships and commitments. Excuse me. So it could reference the home and the family dynamic. This could be referencing you staying home and being very introverted for a time. It could be that energy right here. The healing, like what did that all mean? Trying to come to some sort of peace and a new understanding with that star energy there. I know we see a candle, but it's the star. That's what I'm getting with these two. Just really going deep within. Has that kind of time out feeling. Maybe just spending more time with your family. You know, that's what I'm getting there. At some point here in your recent past, maybe not fully healed, still a little, maybe emotions still a little raw. You realize that it's time to start moving again, even if it's slow, because we have the Knight of Pentacles here, the Virgo energy, the slowest moving knight. He's just standing there, but he's very deliberate, very purposeful. So I feel like this is you picking yourself back up, dusting yourself off, looking to the future, okay, saying, what's next now? What are we going to do next? Where are we going to plant the seed? You know, there is a sense of maybe moving here. You may be moving because of that. If something happened within the home, something ending, it could be that you might need to leave the home. The home might be sold. I'm getting that kind of energy, but this feels like moving on for sure, albeit slow. I think we can all agree on that energy here. Moving on. All right, let's see what we have for your current energy, Gemini. All right, current energy for Gemini. Ah, Six of Swords. There's that movement and travel. I do feel some of you are moving. Feels like an actual physical move. Maybe you're just moving towards stability. We have the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. There's some more Sagittarius, Wheel of Fortune. Nice. I like to see that. I don't know if I told the story about the guy Rob that I used to work with at Keller Williams Realty. He was a veteran, right? And they were doing like a veterans thing on the Wheel of Fortune. He got on the show, and I'll be darned if he didn't win the whole thing. He couldn't tell anybody. He invited everybody over to his house, and we all had to watch the episode live, so he couldn't tell anybody that he actually won the entire show, the entire thing. He even at the end, he got the the special card, and he won it all. He got it right. I think the winning thing was pineapple pancakes or something like that. Oh man, that was so much fun. All right. Seven of Pentacles, or Taurus energy. You might have Taurus in your chart. Ooh, the Emperor. Now we got some more fire. Some area. Oh, and there's that Queen of Wands. Something is percolating here. You got a lot of fire. Because you've got the Four of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Emperor, and then these two. All right, so let's take a look at your current energy. I think you're focused on your pentacles, your resources right now. Whatever it is you're trying to grow, it's not quite ready yet, right? Because we have the Seven of Pentacles and a card of waiting, anticipating. You've put some work into something here, and now you're, just kind of waiting. I mean, that's what it is. But, this is saying to use your knowledge about the past, because that's what this is, leaving the past behind, taking your knowledge forward, calmer waters. Be sure to use that with whatever it is you're trying to harvest here. This is a period of time here to make adjustments, to not just be stagnant, sitting around. There's other things you could be doing instead of just watching the water boil. There needs to be some movement here, some action. I mean, you could start something else. That's what I'm feeling here. I mean, obviously this does need attention and care, but it feels like something else might be needing your attention as well. And I feel like you're really hopeful about this harvest, but this almost kind of feels like putting all your eggs in one basket. So make adjustments if you need to. I feel like that's the message that's coming through here. Take some action with that Six of Swords. Okay. Now in the center, we got stability. Now this being all of the kings right here, the Emperor, I feel like the main focus, the main influence for this Emperor right now is this King of Pentacles. Being stable, routine, honest, very persistent energy. Now, this could be what you're wanting. This could be someone who is crossing your path. It's one of those two energies. It's either something that you are attaining right now, hope to attain, or someone else's energy coming in. Now, the Emperor is a very controlling type energy, because that's his nature. He is the big boss. He's got to control all aspects of his kingdom, king of the kingdom, but also ready for anything. Underneath his robes there is a knight, like a suit of armor, like a knight would wear. And so he's ready to take action at any time. But I think the main focus now is creating stability. That's what I'm seeing there. So we do have this stability here, but then we have this fiery energy here. Very creative. So there's a lot of potential with this Emperor energy as far as creating the empire that you want to have. And so now, wow, look at all this luck. You know what I just heard? Luck favors the bold and the brave and the beautiful. Okay. But seriously, this is like a fresh start. It's like the wheels of fate turning in your favor. When you are bold, adventurous, this is that Sauvage right there. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. She who is wild. So The salamanders in the tarot, which we see on the fire signs, are a symbol of protection, but the queen doesn't have that. She has this energy of she doesn't need that type of protection. She learns by doing. And sometimes mistakes are made, but she learns by doing. And she isn't restricted like some other things are. She likes to do things her own way, learn as she goes. That's the energy here. So I feel like this definitely feels like the energy, Gemini, that you are embodying. She's also very attractive as well. Very seductive kind of energy with the Queen of Wands. A seductress, let's just say that. So you could be, that energy is influencing this luck here, which would really correlate into anything serendipitous. Meeting the right people, the right place, the right time. It feels like luck, but it's more of a destiny fate thing, right? There's no coincidences. Everything happens for a reason. And this is also, she's got the suns there, and sometimes use sunflowers. It's following your happiness, following your bliss, just like a sunflower would. And I think that is part of that creation, that co-creation here. But something could be inspiring you now to maybe break free of routine and do something a bit more adventurous here. Because we've got this mix of earth and fire energy, which is great combination elementally for creating and manifesting. Knight of Pentacles again. There's that slow moving Page of Wands, more fire, and the Knight of Wands. Nothing but Sagittarius over here in the creation road. That's not coincidental. The fire and creation goes together. Inspiration. That's what this is saying. It's saying to, I think, keep your thoughts creative and passionate. I think the more you focus on Page of Wands again. Come on now, Gemini. Yeah, the more you think about what drives your passions, something you're really passionate about, I think that's where your fortune lies. Knight of Cups now, and the Ace of Cups. That's been happening a lot in the very last row in the future energy, some type of heart's desire or knight in shining armor. A lot of fire here, Gemini. Holy smokes. So, in your future energy, a lot of excitement, because the Page of Wands, any of the fire signs really, we have optimism and excitement to burn. We have excess, and there's this. You might be at odds with yourself, Gemini. Oh, the twins. A part of you is like slow and steady wins the race, right? But then another part of you is so excited about this passionate thing, a heart's desire possibly too, that you're just ready to go. You have the Page of Wands twice here. Now, pages could represent someone new in your life. Now, sometimes it can be a maturity level. It just depends. It could just represent newness or communicating with someone about something that's passionate to you. Could be that as well. This could be a new adventure that you're starting slowly once again. Just kind of easing into it. I feel hesitation with this Knight of Pentacles, though. It's like, because it comes up here on top of that Nine of Wands energy. The Nine of Wands wants to get out there and try something. Try anything. But it's like you're kind of, in a way, kind of pushing it back. But I think it's going to win that fire. It's just going to burst out of you like an alien popping out of your chest. I don't know where that came from. Some of you like horror movies. I don't know. I don't watch them anymore. But anyway, so, woo. We have 2 pages down here and 2 knights. Okay? Gemini. Gemini. So, more excitement about following a heart's desire could be for some of you. Okay? Now, for some of you, these messages started. What is wrong with me? Oh my gosh. All right. Oh my God. So for some of you, this is communication that started over here in this Knight of Pentacles energy, and now it's starting to move somewhere else. It's moving in another direction. This communication, it could be passionate offerings here, because now we have the Knight of Wands crossed by the Ace of Cups. So, okay. There's passion here and heart's desire. Now, this could be that creation, you creating your reality. Now, for some of you, I'm feeling so many things, it's hard to get everything out at once. This is a heart's desire, a true heart's desire. This is an opportunity. You don't have to take it, but it's there. But I think it's coming to you. It's saying that you have to be bold and adventurous. Oh my God. To go get it. I feel like that. Ooh. This feels like Indiana Jones. This is like the Holy Grail. And you have to go on an adventure. Something. Yes. This feels like an adventure that you're going towards. Now, this could be an offer that someone is offering you right here. And it feels like an adventure going towards it. This opportunity, someone could be offering you your dream job here. There's something just you never thought in a million years would happen. But this is excitement. This is, I feel like it's that Nine of Wands energy and that Wheel of Fortune energy. I think it's kicking in. I think it's taking a hold of you now. I don't think there's anything you could do, or you don't even want to stop this energy. It's coming in. Now, for some of you, this could be a Sagittarius, very passionate, excitable, someone who loves to just get out and do things. They might be bringing you this cup, Hey, because this is fire energy, and this is fire, and that's heart's desire and heart's desire. You're getting some type of offer here, or some type of opportunity for something that feels very passionate, and a heart's desire of some kind. But it feels like an adventure. It really, really does. I'm getting pumped up just tapping into this energy. It's giving me energy. Woo, sun. The golden energy of the sun brings fame and fortune. That could be what this is. Because we have the Wheel of Fortune here. We have the Sun card, and I was feeling here that this could be some type of dream. It could be a dream job, that thing that you always wanted, but it could be happening. It could be coming towards you. So be open to that. We have breathe. It's my little symbol here. Breathe. Just remember to breathe. All right. Transformation. Battle of head versus heart. You get this, right? Integrate. Use them both. Equal. Use them both equally. You will be playing a different role. Is this something? Is this... Maybe you're getting a role in a film, but it's not the role you thought. But I also feel like, life is a play, a stage. And so this feels, it could be, like I said, it could be a dream job, something new coming in. It could be, you might be attracting someone who is famous. You have desk, pay attention to your work. So you might overlook something here. Pay attention to your bills. Some of them may have changed, like their dates or something like that is what I'm getting. And Jug, light-hearted, carefree time. I'm tongue-tied. I feel like, you might be tongue-tied here, especially by the end of this. Okay, I do get comments and stuff, and I would love to find out what this is about right here. I'm gonna be a nosy. I want to know what this turns out to be, because this looks so exciting. I love excitement. All right, Gemini, let me know what you think of this reading. Is it already happening to you? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.